What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Dueling Fates podcast. I'm Grayson, that's Geek. Today, we're fighting over with the holiday films. This is the last film of 2024 for Dueling Fates before we go into 2025.
Whoa.
Are you happy, Geek?
I don't know.
Well, we end the year on a somber note.
I was gonna say, am I happy? No, I had to watch Bridge to Terabithia.
Yeah, we covered Terabithia, which
It's
is our
such
second. This is our second Josh Hutcherson film. The
Yeah.
third, because he was in Polar Express.
I don't know. He was probably in something else too, and we just didn't realize it.
Oh,
He was probably in like A New Hope somehow.
yes, the negative 20-year-old.
Yes. Now I'm looking to see if he's been in other things.
So Burst Terabithia came out in 2007. It's a Disney film, which I was surprised by. I thought it was Fox for a long time.
Well, I mean, maybe it was. Disney owns it now.
Oh, yeah, but I feel like it's always been owned by Disney.
I think it's always been Disney. The logo up here says Disney Bridge to Terabithia. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, based off a book, which I've actually read this book.
I have not.
I read it back in like third grade. Then I watched the movie in third grade. That was not a good decision by my teacher, one bit.
Damn. Bro's calling out his teacher.
Well, why would you show a bunch of, 12-year-olds or whatever it was? Like, no, it's like 8, 9-year-olds, this movie.
Because it's a great movie.
It's a good movie. No, but like
And
I'm saying,
it is
ending,
a kid's movie, technically.
But the ending, my guy, I'd be
I don't
like,
care.
Yes, let's expose children to their first taste of grief in their lives.
Man, we'll talk about the ending to this movie later, but man. God. So you've watched this movie before. This was one of my favorite movies growing up. I loved it. Which
Why?
is just depressing.
This would be like me saying, oh, I'm gonna watch I Am Legend again.
How is that at all similar?
Because that movie made me fucking bawl my eyes out. I've never watched I Am Legend, or like this for like 5 years, because I'll bawl my eyes out.
Oh, weird.
You just rewatch this movie over and over and over again.
Yeah, kinda.
You were fucked up in the brain.
Well,
I mean, that's nothing new, but
so, oh, I finally get to mention it. This movie is the movie where I developed my first crush, and it was Zooey Deschanel.
I get it, but also Josh Hutcherson had a crush on Zoe Deschanel.
True. That is, wait, hold on.
Bro's got the main character energy.
Maybe. I definitely had the same feeling as Josh Hutcherson watching this movie.
I mean, I get it. I get it.
Like 100%. I don't know, man. I didn't have a lot of friends. So I don't know. I don't know.
I was also expecting to be like, I just didn't have a lot of friends. So.
No, I didn't have a lot of friends, so I don't know. I could connect with the two main characters of this movie not having friends. And then they found a friend, and then it
We'll talk about it. But this movie, I feel like, captures that era of your childhood really, really well. Like, I kind of felt like transported and nostalgic for that time of my life, even though it probably sucked back then. But
yeah, like
the feeling that the movie creates is a very profound and nostalgic feeling for like your childhood. And I don't know how they did it, but it like off the bat, I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
And the characters feel very human in that way too.
Yeah. It's a movie where the characters where the people feel like people. It's weird. I know that's been a complaint I've had with some of the movies Grayson calls classics, where the people aren't people.
What do you mean?
Bro already forgot my criticisms of other movies.
Yeah, I know, like The Mist. I don't call The Mist like classic.
No, that was also one of my criticisms with Alien.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck you. They just felt human. They felt like humans in 1979.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
No.
Also, fuck you. I have an alien tattoo now, so fuck you.
Bro just wanted an excuse to show off his new tattoo. I need to go get more work done on
No,
mine.
it's so funny because the Polar Express episode, I know I raised my arms where you can see my tattoo. The next episode after that, there's no tattoo.
Yeah.
So
We
I just a mystery
gonna
tattoo
we're warping the timeline here. It's fine.
a little bit. Ah, we love warping timelines, don't we?
True.
It's our main hobby, I think.
Is it? Why do you say that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, Prince Terabithia.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Poor dude got given his sister's shoes.
I don't know why you complain. Those were sweet shoes.
Uh because it's 2007 and you're wearing pink shoes and you're already the kid who gets bullied. Come on now. Think for 5 seconds and you understand why it's a problem.
Hey,
We know
I was always
Grayson
taught.
doesn't know how to think though, so it's okay.
I was always taught as a kid, if I get bullied, punch him.
Yeah, so you're gonna punch the girl who's bullying you. You
Yeah.
piece of shit. All right, Grayson's a
Well,
piece of shit. Confirmed.
I
Nope,
wouldn't do.
Grayson's a piece
I,
of
w-
shit. Confirmed.
I
Confirmed.
wouldn't do that now. I'd
Nope.
probably enjoy it too much.
Hey, yo. What the fuck? Shouldn't say that.
If a woman bullied me right now,
Why do you keep going?
what? All right, okay. Geek's being weird.
No, you're
What's
the
the-
one. Oh yeah, if a woman bullied me, I'd enjoy it too much. Oh, Geek's the one being weird. No, you were the one being weird. You made it weird. Don't
No.
try to pin this on me because you're fucking stupid.
I'll pin whatever I want on you. I'm gonna pin everything on you.
You can't.
Any
You're too
crime I
stupid
commit,
to figure that out.
no, because I'll
promise.
just be like you're always at your house, so like no one can like be like, yes, we saw Geek.
Well, actually, they
So
can because I'm always at my house and always online.
Nah, I can pre-record it. I'll just commit arson in nearby.
Dog doesn't even know where nearby is. It's fine.
Wyoming's not that big.
It's like the third biggest U.S. state. Fourth biggest U.S. state.
Then why does it not exist?
You're dumb. Can we go back to talking about the movie? I can
Yeah, sure.
already not handle being near you.
You did a deal with me twice today.
Maybe not. Honestly, just gonna cancel right now.
No. CGI is strangely pretty decent. For I'm guessing a low budget.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me though. It's a Disney movie. This was the same era as like all of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Like they knew what they were doing. $17 million budget.
17?
Yeah.
That's cheap as hell. God damn.
Yeah. It made money just on its opening weekend alone.
Well, yeah, because I mean, fucking Craven's gonna make that this weekend, likely. Yeah, I'm playing the timeline.
Yo, Craven's the GOAT though.
Yeah,
I'm actually thinking that movie might be good.
I'm seeing it this weekend.
I'm gonna be so let down, but I think it's gonna be good.
I think it's gonna be decent. I'm not gonna say it's good, but
It's gonna be I don't know. Top 3 of the Sony movies.
I mean, it's not hard.
No, but it's all we need.
Yeah.
Oh. So yeah, they made a bunch of money because they grossed 137 million at the box office. They made a casual $120 million in profit. Casual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like like I mean, compared to today's, no, not even today's box office, more like a few years ago's box office. That's like peanuts, but with that budget, it's very impressive.
Yeah.
And you know the CGI mostly holds up.
Yeah,
Um,
I didn't have super problems with any of it.
they made a TV movie in 1985.
Sure. Who cares
How
though? We're
old is
not
that?
talking about that.
But it popped up, so I just thought I mentioned it.
Um, yeah, they don't know who any of the people are. They don't have pictures of any of the people from.
I mean, they have
I
some of them
clicked
now.
on it. None of the actual main characters.
Yeah, and that's Sophia Robb, who plays Leslie.
I was talking about the TV movie, you dumb bitch. You know,
Oh,
the thing you brought up, I stayed on topic, you stupid motherfucker. Oh my God.
me stay on topic? Nah, fam, ain't happening.
Dude, Jesus Christ. Bro's gotta be the dumbest.
No, I have bad attention issues.
You just might be the dumbest, we know.
Just a little bit.
You just might be the dumbest. What else we know? I don't know what else we know. What else we
What else
know?
do we know? I mean,
We got to talk about this movie. I'm trying to remember like exact order of how things go.
that's my issue
I
right now.
I
'Cause I'm like,
love Jess getting some. So mom threw out his sneakers, gave him his sisters. He goes to school. Well, he
yeah.
first sharpies the pink off to make them black, and then immediately goes to the greenhouse and gets all of it washed off.
Mm-hmm.
Big brain time. Uh, goes to school, gets bullied by literally everybody. Nobody likes it,
Yeah,
and even the teacher.
yeah.
You know, I got it from your sisters. I don't need to get it from you. And he's just sitting there like, I didn't even say nothing. I was just sitting here.
And the kid lies about like him
Oh yeah.
hitting
Well,
him. It's like
is this your first time meeting a bully?
I've never had bullies fake getting hit.
Why not?
Probably because my bullies are probably too dumb to try that. Also, eventually I got bigger than my bullies, so they just stopped.
That's not how anything works. I my brain just exploded.
Or when people bully me, it bounces off me like it's fucking rock. So
So I looked over at Twitter for a second, and Nicole quote tweeted a tweet. Some guy trying to make fun of some dude at a sporting event eating like a walking taco. You know what
yeah,
those are like. You know, you get your bag of Doritos, you put a bunch of shit inside, you eat it. They're
yeah.
like, there's a guy at the Bucks game eating Doritos out of a bag with a fork.
Oh,
It's like, what the fuck? And then he's
yeah. It's
judging
like walking
people for
taco.
enjoying a walking taco. A walking taco's good shit.
Yeah, I mean, like they people, judge people on everything, and maybe that's an issue, but it doesn't matter because they're talking about Virgin Terabithia, which is about bullying and judging people.
Yeah, like I judge Grayson all the time.
Did you ever create a magical kingdom in your brain? Knowing you
Yes,
would.
D&D.
Yeah.
Um,
Sorry, I was alluding to.
also, I have written, like, ooh, good time to talk about this. When I was like around the time this movie came out, and then all through middle school, did you have young authors? Uh, where you?
Elaborate.
It was like a competition for young authors. You'd like write books and then get judged and win awards.
I think so.
You
I
never wrote
can't be
books
exactly
for
sure.
young authors, is what I'm hearing.
No, I did. I just never won anything.
Oh, well, I did, and I won every time. I liked creating worlds because the world I live in sucks.
You do live in Wyoming.
But no, I just mean like everything else. It wouldn't matter where I was. The same things would happen, and it would suck. Um, but Which it's weird. I like creating worlds, even though I can't like actually
Visualize.
visualize them. Yeah.
I feel like you can. You just
No.
like you can, and you can imagine it, but you can't see it.
Well, yes, I can think about it, but I can't. Congrats, you figured out exactly what I've told you multiple times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like
I
you
can
can think of
still
like
think
a
about things,
Chevrolet, and then like you won't see the Chevrolet, but you'll fucking
but like
know.
I don't. I wouldn't be able to like. I can describe how something looks and still not. It's
See
so
it.
tough to like break down. Also, because I don't know how anybody else's brain works.
Well, when I think of apple, I see an apple.
Yeah, I don't see shit. I close my eyes and there's just nothing.
I don't even have to close my eyes. I just like
Oh,
visualize an apple.
with my eyes open, I just see my computer monitor. I don't see an apple.
Google apple.
No.
No,
Oh, but
'cause
if I
AI
think about a computer monitor right now, I'm good. Maybe a camera. Yeah, Aphantasia sucks. Since apparently y'all. So how much better is D&D for you guys? You can like see what's going on?
Yeah, I can mostly like.
That's
I
insane.
can't like I can't like exactly see because I know what my character looks like, but your characters are your imagination. So I'm kind of just like from jumbled pieces, I'm piecing them together. But like until you mention something else,
That's why mine
doesn't
has a
exist.
picture that I've just decided is exact, basically.
And people do that, but it's like I still don't fully see them.
Sure.
I see kind of like your face onto your character.
Goofy. It's bad
Yeah, a
face
little
for
bit.
an elf.
Yeah, you gotta get the ears, my guy.
Maybe I do. You don't know.
Can you do the Leia space ones?
Probably.
I would love to see it.
I'm not going to, but I probably. I don't know if I could actually. I don't know if. I don't know. I don't know.
You could pull it off.
I have a lot of hair, so maybe.
Lucky.
Ugh. Well, it's going away. It's working on it.
Um,
Not as bad as Seth Rollins, though.
Respect my goat.
I don't know. Go watch Monday Night Raw and look how he tried to cover up where his hairline is receding. It's dude, his hairline's like all the way back here now. It's ridiculous.
Hairline receding is different. Your hair not existing on top of your head is a different thing.
That's fair. Mine's trying to do that.
No, mine is doing that. But these
Back
kids'
to
hair
Bridge
is
to
fun.
Terabithia. I don't want to talk about their hair, man. What the fuck? No, I love the beginning, the like race where like she goes to join in the race and the one kid's like, girls can't race with us. And immediately Josh Hutcherson goes, what, you afraid you're gonna get beat by a girl? And then he gets beat by a girl and gets so upset about it. It's so funny.
Yeah. He's a whiny kid. But
Though,
like,
to be fair,
reasonable whiny kid.
if he didn't get pushed back at the very beginning, it's probably not close. He had to catch up to everybody.
Wait.
Dude might be the fastest kid alive.
No, the Rizzler's pretty fast.
Stop. Kill yourself.
I was just thinking of a child. That's the only one I could think of. So, did you ever do races as a kid? That sounds weird.
Did I? Not a lot.
You were too slow. I knew you were a kicker in high school, but
well, I don't know if I'd say it's just that I was too slow, but there were two kids in my class who were like actually fast.
Yeah.
Like not just, kind of fast. They were like actually fast. They were like track stars when we got to high school.
I'm a runner. I'm a track star.
Yeah, like that. And I don't know. I never saw the point of racing because in like every sport,
that's
like
how you get girls.
No, it wasn't. Because here's the thing. We'd do those races and I'd lose, but then like we'd go play soccer. And suddenly when there's the like
a ball,
when we're using a soccer ball, I'm faster than them. I don't know how that worked, but it was
It's like
constant.
the 2K thing where it's like speed with ball speed.
Yeah, my speed without ball was somehow lower than my speed with ball. I don't know how that works, but it was. Uh,
Oh.
I don't know. I'm just Himothy, I guess. Well, I was. I'm not anymore. Now I'm just some guy.
Now we gotta get you out to a football field for a video and see what your speed with ball and speed without ball is. Just do a
Now, oh
40 with
god,
it.
now it's not gonna be good at all, bro.
Well, you have months to train before I head out there.
You're not coming out here in January, dog. You
I,
don't
I
want to
said
do that.
months. I said months. There's an S at the end.
Oh, I thought you said you've got a month. I was like,
Not
dog, that's
months.
January. You don't want to
Nah.
be
You
here. Don't
gotta
worry, I
train
will
for the
just
40.
schedule my trip to Seattle for right when you come here.
Bro's just trying to avoid me and see some fucking vampires.
Definitely trying to see some vampires, dog. That'd be sick.
I mean,
I want to be a vampire. That'd be awesome.
I know you do, and Galaxy thinks you are.
Galaxy does think I am. It's strange.
That's for next week, not this week.
She genuinely does. Okay, I'll save it for next week. Yeah, Jess's dad is like kind of a douchebag, but also
Kind
not.
of. Okay, back to the bad dads thing. Finally, took us a few weeks.
Yeah.
Just his dad is an asshole, and that actor, don't know his name, always plays an asshole.
Yeah. Hey, man. Sometimes you're just good at a thing.
I mean, yeah, but like, he's such a dick. He'll treat the 5 other girls like they're fucking princesses, and then the one boy he has, he's like, this guy's an ass.
Yeah, it feels like every dad I've ever met.
Like, no, but like, I get like one, like the youngest makes sense.
No, I mean, like, maybe it's just the small town dad thing, but that feels about how dads work.
Oh, okay. I mean, like,
I mean, what would
I have a
you know?
younger
No,
sister.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, I have a younger sister, but that's about it. Like, and she's the youngest, so.
But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the whole thing after the keys felt too real. After he lost the keys, even though he didn't lose the keys, he was such a douchebag. I know I'm jumping ahead a little bit, but like,
No, you are to be far ahead.
just a little bit. It's fine.
No, I thought he was about to beat his ass. Like the moment he spoke back to him, I'm like, "Ooh, you're
Yeah,
getting
dude.
your ass."
I would have got my ass beat.
And
All
I'm
that.
like, how many broken bones are gonna happen in the infirmary?
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous. They have so many kids. Like I don't like they have so much trouble paying bills, and he's got like he apparently works at a hardware store, and she does housekeeping.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you like support 7 people in the household?
Well, you
Except
used to
between
be
us.
able to, Grayson.
Not in 2007. This is right before the fucking
Yeah,
housing
you
market
could.
collapsed.
That's about when everything went to shit. So
Well, yeah.
this
Oh,
track,
well,
he could until about 2007 when he no longer could. You see how that was working?
yeah, that makes sense.
Uh, it wasn't a problem, and then suddenly it was.
I mean,
That's why maybe he
Yeah.
wasn't the most worried, later on in the film. I'll bring this back up later. I don't know. The bullies in this movie were both, I feel like, accurate to bullies at like that age, but also, why do they only say the most stereotypical shit?
because it's a Disney film.
I know, but like, come on, you could have got at least one good one in there.
Fair. Also, why are no teachers stepping in for this bathroom policy?
Did you go to school?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
you know
teachers
what?
didn't step in and do anything ever. Not one time has a teacher
For a
ever fixed.
bathroom thing, they
Not
would
one
have.
time has any teacher ever made anything better ever.
I mean, I don't know. I had some pretty good teachers that made schooling better.
Yeah, did any of them deal with any bullying ever? No.
Okay, I think you have not realized this. I didn't really go through much bullying in my
Well,
younger
maybe you
years.
fucking should have. You'd be a little more normal now.
I think it's because bullying doesn't affect me.
Maybe it should.
No, because it rolls right off my back.
Next time I see you, I'm giving you a fucking swirly.
That's if you can catch me.
Well, see, you're gonna forget we had this conversation, and you're just gonna walk up.
Tug in the back of my neck. I'm like,
Well, the minute I grab,
I'm squirmy.
you're gonna grab my neck. The minute I grab you, you're stuck, man.
Nah, you're not that strong, buddy.
Guess we'll find out.
I'm squirmy.
We're paying somebody to record this. Can't
Absolutely.
wait to post it on Twitter. Grayson getting a swirly.
The Dueling Fates Twitter is gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
It's just me this clip, and then
God, they look a lot different. It's like that was recorded 3 fucking years ago.
2027.
Yes. Also, speaking of the bad parents,
Yep.
we're skipping a bit of the movie again, but mom might be the dumbest. What does she do? Like,
She
ever?
keeps the house.
Does she? She's
I've never said
the
she
last
does.
person awake, and her son comes in and asks to leave. She gives permission and then forgets. What's the point of her?
She didn't say she's very good at her job.
Yeah, I don't know. She's bad and dumb. Bad parenting.
Oh yeah, I think that's pretty prevalent throughout this film.
Yeah. Even like the Anna Sophia Robb's character, her parents are different because she talks about how they're kind of bad parents because like, see, they are, but they're like distant parents because they get so caught up in writing books, which is sick. I wish my parents were writers. That's
I think
sick.
it's less that they're bad parents. It's more that they are different.
They're busy
I
and
feel like-
don't care.
I think they do care. I think it's just that they allow her the freedom to explore and become her own person rather than
Dog, she's like
them
8.
forcing. Okay, she's always gonna be 8.
Oof. Too soon.
It's been
Yeah, maybe it's the parents' fault. Did you think of that?
17 years. So I don't want to hear it.
It's too soon. I watched it last night. It's too soon.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I don't know. And then, like, constantly throughout the movie, Josh Hutcherson has a crush on his teacher. You can tell.
Yeah.
I mean, also, like, the second thing Anna Sophia Robb ever says to him is just, like, take a picture, it'll last longer when he's staring at his teacher. Which, like, she's not wrong, but that's real weird.
You know what's even weirder?
If he took a picture.
Yes. But your teacher, who mid-20s to late 20s, calling a student, no matter what age, on a Saturday, saying, let's go to a museum together, just me and you.
Okay, so again, I think it's the differences in small towns because I don't think it's that weird.
I think that's fucking crazy.
Because, like, dude, I've talked about this before. I used to be, like, a very Christian person when I was in, like, high school.
Yeah.
Like, after school, we would go over to our math teacher's house for, like, Bible study. We would do...
See, that's wild to me.
I had a teacher who, like, I would just ride with her to basketball games that were, like, out-of-town games. She also used to bring me sweet tea from McDonald's. because she had to drive through a different town. That was great. Well, so it happened the first time because she ordered unsweet tea and they gave her sweet tea. And she was like, "You want this?" And I'm like, "Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do."
This is wild.
No, see, I think that's just like, I don't know, small towns versus cities. It's very different.
No, I'm hearing this and I think you're fucking insane.
And everybody I know thinks it's normal as shit. It wasn't
Please
weird.
please let us know in the comments below if this
What your thoughts are.
is normal.
I'm trying to think of other things that happen.
I think this is bad shit. The only people's cars I've ever gotten to were my friends.
Weird.
And like their parents, but like never a teacher. See, I think the teacher part is a little too far.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of other teacher stories. I don't really have that many though.
Being Christian, I had to do the Bible study. Never mind.
Like there was, I don't know. I don't think we ever. No. So there was a different teacher who was also like running different clubs, but all of that just happened at the school. I think.
Geek, didn't you go to a school with 20 people?
Well, in my class, not in the whole school. Right. I am saying small towns are different, man. Probably because literally everybody knows everybody. That is how that works.
Which again, I find very wild.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure my school had a bigger population than your town.
Probably.
Yeah,
no, I mean, maybe just total. I was going to say, depends which town, but probably all of them. Maybe all of them combined.
Even their biggest town in Wyoming, yeah.
Well, no. No.
How big is the biggest town in Wyoming?
I think technically it's Casper now. Our capital is not our biggest town, technically.
Biggest town population, Wyoming.
But yeah.
Cheyenne.
So I'm trying to think. But yeah, I had like different things. Fuck, some of the field trips from the school would end up being like 1 or 2 students with a teacher.
That's wild.
Like, yeah. Because that was a lot of them. Because, yeah. I don't know. I know maybe it is weird. I don't know. Wasn't weird for us.
I'm just so caught off guard because, like,
I'm sorry.
like, no, but like, that's that concept of going, like, allowing an adult who you don't know in any capacity, or your kid doesn't know in any capacity.
Well, I mean, they're the teacher.
Yes,
you do know them.
How much do you know about your teacher, actually?
A lot.
Have you read the headlines about teachers, like in some time, like at some points in time?
What?
Teachers get wild.
Yeah, but again, small towns.
Yes, everyone does, but I feel like it's even creepier then, because have you watched a fucking crime documentary? You seem with the type too.
No, actually, I don't. I'm not really into that. I don't need a crime documentary. I already know how to get away with them. It's fine.
You could have helped out the guy.
I think the guy still hasn't been caught.
Me too.
I'm sorry, none of that tracks. Oh, he was so smart. He was so smart, and then he suddenly is the dumbest guy alive. I
think they're trying to tie in a bow so people stop questioning it.
Yeah.
And don't repeat it.
Yeah, I don't know.
But anyways, that's as much as we'll talk about the guy.
But yeah, like that to me was not weird at all. Even back then, maybe it should have been, but it wasn't. Maybe it's weird because he has a crush on her, but like.
That's also like, I think it's like a little odd, but like.
That's not her fault.
Yeah, I know, but.
And like, I don't know, it's a trip to the museum. That's a thing though that I know. Like if one of my teachers was doing that and I would have asked my parents, I would have been allowed to go. I would have just went. Like it, yeah.
No.
Not not.
Again, it
No.
might be just me being from, the suburbs instead of,
Yeah. I was one of those rich
that.
kids in the suburbs.
Oh my God. No, but like that generally crazy.
I don't know. I guess the comment
Anyways,
section might tell us what's up.
I hope they got, because I'm actually really intrigued with this comment section now.
I'm gonna have to have Wonder come comment about how normal it is. I have
Yeah,
somebody on my
please. Like,
side.
he's gonna be like, Geek, that's just fucking wild.
Dude, imagine, and it's just like, oh, what the hell is going on with me then? Oh shit, guys, this is bad. This is all bad.
um, I guess we should probably talk about the elephant in the room when it comes to this film.
No, not yet, because we haven't talked about the entire middle of the film, the creation of the cool little world, because the bullied little nerds needed a different world to live in. And
Okay.
honestly, I understand it. For me, that was video games, books, movies, D&D later. Like,
Later.
well, because I didn't get into D&D until I was like 15. But
I love the concept of Josh Hutcherson not knowing how to play the fucking bit.
what do you mean?
Because this whole thing, it's like she'll say something and he'll be like, instead of yes, and he's like, no.
It's weird. I want to say it's because he has no imagination, but we saw through his art that he does. So, like,
What if he's just autistic?
no, what if he just has aphantasia and, like, actually can't see it?
Well, then what's his drawings doing?
Creating the things that he can't actually visualize. He is creating a visual. Duh.
Oh God! I mean, if I were to draw, or whenever I do a concept for like merch or a thumbnail, I visualize the thumbnail beforehand.
Ooh, so I can kind of speak to this because I have new merch stuff being made right now.
Yeah.
And it's like I have the idea of what I want, but I have no visual of that. I have to trust whatever artist I'm hiring to just make something cool out of it. Because, like, there is no, well, this isn't what I pictured, because I didn't picture anything. So, haha.
Okay, I kind of get that concept, because when I get tattoos, my artist will be like, is this okay? I'm like, yeah, you're the professional. I'm going to trust you. As long as it's not like...
That's how art has to be for me. It's just like, I don't know. That's how I am with tattoos, too. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. You're the professional. Is it good? I don't know.
Yeah, like, as long as it's not, like, looks terrible or looks like something I wasn't, like...
Right.
Trying to get... I'm going to trust the artist, because I'm like, dude, you're the professional. This is... I like you, my guy.
Yeah, 100%.
So I kind of understand that concept.
So, like, maybe he just has aphantasia and couldn't see it. But then he, like, says he can later, so... Maybe
he's just lying because he likes a girl.
Could be that. Maybe he just doesn't want to feel like the weirdo.
Yeah.
And then he learns he is the weirdo anyways, so we might as well go for it.
Yeah.
He
learned he is the geek.
Yes. And then nope. See, you lean into your geeky side, and then you get the girl, and then suddenly
you don't. The girl.
Well, he did, and then he didn't.
Nope.
Well,
he didn't.
No, he did.
Nope.
Yeah, no,
nope.
he did. No, he did.
No.
What do you mean, no?
There was no romantic interaction that, like, you could definitely feel the chemistry brewing, but no romantic anything came between the two.
They were like 9.
Okay.
I don't know. They were like 12.
You didn't have a crush when you were
right.
12?
I'm saying that they got, I don't know. There were multiple hugs. That's all you get at 12. So, like,
okay. No.
All right, Doug. What? I don't. No, we're done. We're done.
Okay.
We're done.
I was just gonna go as
We're
far
done.
as kissing, but okay.
But I don't know. Also, do you find it wild that they were just allowed to go build a shack in the woods?
No.
Because I've done that multiple times.
Geeks created houses for raccoons.
Yes. Raccoons are cool, man.
Yeah, they can crawl. They can crawl into areas as small as
All
4
right, dude.
inches.
We don't
and
need
and
this.
the human.
Also, you've already gotten it wrong, which is incredible.
What do you mean?
They can climb into areas as small as 7 inches in diameter, and the human anus can go to 8. You just got it, like, you said half
I
the
watched
numbers.
the Hancock TikTok.
And yet you still got it wrong. You watched it, didn't listen to it, changed all the numbers, and pretend you paid attention.
You think I remember numbers?
It's not that hard.
Nah, numbers are hard.
Let's see. Then you got, what else happened?
And the troll.
Yeah. And then they bullied the bully and turned her into a loser, which is really funny.
I mean, all bullies are losers in the end, aren't they?
Well, sure, but she became viewed as a loser, which is funny. At least I think it's funny. Some
you
people
want to
feel
elaborate?
bad. What do you mean? How do I need to elaborate? Like their whole plan of like writing
No,
the
but
letter.
like, why do you think it's funny that she became a loser?
Because that's what bullies deserve. Unless you're bullying Grayson, then you deserve an award. He looks so offended.
I'm not even offended. I'm just like, why?
Why? Because it's fun to bully Grayson.
Yeah.
Sam was around for like 10 minutes and started bullying you. It was great. He really understood the group dynamic really fast.
No, I think it's just because I'm a little more flowy. I allow things to just come out and be said. And sometimes they're dumb.
He hasn't, I don't think he's ever thought about a thing he says. Sometimes they're dumb. 95.2% of the time they're dumb.
This is incorrect.
No.
No.
Somebody just go to the Geek Slays VOD channel and go watch one of our D&D streams. He's never made a coherent statement.
I made several great calls.
No. One. You get
No, I did one
last.
I did one last session.
Oh,
too,
fuck. I forgot about. No, 2 sessions ago.
I apologize.
You should.
Well, also, I'm like basically half asleep by like midway through our session, so I'm like,
yeah, you gotta, I don't know, wake up.
Oh, tomorrow. I'm bringing a Monster home, and I'm bringing another coffee. So
Bros needs to take a nap before D&D and then chug a Monster when he wakes up.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, because I work out like then I get home and then
maybe just don't do that on D&D days.
You know, it's a good idea, but I've already skipped a few days this week, so no.
Tough. Who cares? Your workout, your health is way less important than D&D, dog.
That's fair. And it was their health was not important in this movie. It was all about the mission in the kingdom.
True.
And their health did not matter.
They were the fastest people in Terabithia.
Yeah, that was some CW Flash type.
Yeah, that wasn't the best. But I don't know.
$17 million I can get you so far.
But then, so we go back to Josh Hutcherson going on this field trip with the teacher, where he thinks about asking about having Leslie go with him, and he doesn't. They go to the art museum. They see all the cool art. They talk about art. Art's cool. Grayson doesn't think art's cool. He's only into AI art.
Can you look through my Twitter once?
Don't care. This is the narrative I'm pushing. Everybody start hating on Grayson more. Thank you. He agrees with Activision that voice actors should only be paid once and then their voice be AI'd for the rest of time.
They do that?
That's like the big thing happening right now because they keep
I thought it was just a loading screen.
They keep recasting a bunch of zombies voice actors because zombies voice actors are throwing a fit about the way they're using
Oh, we
AI.
should blow back Activision in Minecraft, guys. In Minecraft.
No, not in Minecraft. But
Yeah.
so
So they go to the museum.
yeah, so they go to the museum. They come home, and Jess's sisters and mother are completely panicked, and his dad's just kind of sitting there stoic. I think he thought one less mouth to feed. But so where they were crossing this little river to get to Terabithia, there was this rope. And apparently that day, while Jess was frolicking at the museum, yeah, the rope broke and Leslie died. And I guess his mom, being the incompetent parent that she was, forgot that she let him go to the museum. So she thought he died too. Much of family seemed concerned. Father didn't so much.
When the dad tells him that she died, he does not lay it. He doesn't even like sugarcoat it. He's like, Leslie's dead.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, he's 12.
No, but
like,
I mean, I don't see that as the worst way to bring it up, especially since it didn't seem to matter because he didn't believe him anyways.
No, but I'd be like,
yeah,
I'd be like,
the rope broke, and he's like,
12.
it's not that kind of rope. It couldn't have, and it's like, oh,
What,
you poor child.
No, but it was like, you could be like, hey Jess, so this thing happened. Leslie ended up passing. That's a little nicer way to say it than Leslie's dead.
No, I don't know.
Like, some sympathy, my guy.
And yeah, so that whole thing happens. He doesn't believe it. He runs off into the woods, sees the broken rope, has a full meltdown.
Yeah, somebody gets to the other end.
Yeah, because a tree had then fallen over.
That's right. I apologize. I forgot.
Yeah, and so he just climbed over a tree, and then he goes and does a lot of things.
Yeah.
Sees that the entire kingdom was destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
Everything he'd ever built, all the good in his life was gone in one day.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is why you don't go to art museums. Grayson was not ready for me to say that at all.
No, because it hit me like two, like in the process.
Oh God, yeah.
We'll talk about the off air. Don't want to hit me, but damn.
Damn.
But his dad finds him.
Well, so yeah.
And he starts breaking down.
As you should.
Yeah, because he's like kind of coming to like, acceptance of her death. And like he's like, it's my fault, blah blah blah. Is she going to hell?
He's right. It is her fault. Or his fault. It is his fault.
Okay. Not the point, Geek.
Don't care.
I'm pretty sure, like 99% sure, this movie was what started me questioning the existence of God.
Bro's like 5 years old and thinks he was smart enough to comprehend questioning God.
Okay, I watched this like in 6th grade, so yes.
Oh.
It's a little older than when this movie came out.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this is what started my path to becoming agnostic.
Yeah, because earlier at the church, the little girl's whole spiel about like getting damned to hell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like Leslie didn't deserve death. She didn't deserve any of this. So why would a higher being damn her to hell and kill her? And also
because she didn't believe. Well, he didn't
which
kill
is
her.
fucked up.
A rope did.
Okay, but like if he's too busy, like she says earlier in the movie, he's too busy with this. Wouldn't he have control with the fucking rope in the water?
Well, no,
Because the water, like,
he was busy on other things. He was busy making it rain.
he was busy having Josh Hutcherson go out with his teacher to a museum.
Well, sometimes.
No, but like the Christian talking points in this, it made me start questioning things when I was younger.
Yeah. So I still bawled like a baby at this movie, man.
I had to hold it back because my dogs were already like getting riled up. Like you're like, because you know that your dogs feel like they know when you're upset.
Yeah.
And I was like, I cannot start crying because they will be on top of me.
Dude, I had a full on. I cried hard every time. This movie gets me every time.
It's
and it gets so much worse when they go to like talk to her parents, and the dad is just so crushed. And then
Dude,
the whole spiel about like she never had many friends, and if it wasn't for you, and then he just like can't say the next part, and then she loved you, you know, and it's like God damn it.
The moment the words "she loved you" comes out, I'm like, oh my fucking God, like rip my heart out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so rough, but it's awful, but it's great. Why is this children's movie written so much better than 90% of movies?
This movie, I feel like, is a really good intro to like, not even like super young kids, but like 7, 8-year-olds to like the idea of grief.
Yeah.
Because like kids don't understand death until
nobody understands death, man.
No, but like, they don't understand that, hey, this person's not coming back. This person, you know, is no longer in our lives. Like they don't understand like that. Yeah, this is a good movie to kind of show. And it still makes adults cry. So they did really good.
Yeah. It's so tough. Then
it's rough.
I mean, then Jess finally goes back to school.
Punches the kid in the face.
I mean, so deserved.
Oh my God! Yeah, because
I would have.
Now you're the fastest
I wouldn't
kid,
have
aren't
stopped. You? Oh my God!
Dude, he fucking Superman punches him. He goes halfway across the room.
Yeah, and then I probably would have jumped out of the desk and hit him some more.
Yeah. I wouldn't blame you.
Yeah. Yeah, the teacher didn't blame him either. She talks about how great of a student Leslie was, and then she's like, and if it's hard on me, then I can't imagine how much harder it must be on you. And it's like, the entire end of the movie, it just like keeps doubling down on the sad. He sees his teacher, and like the next time we go, let's make sure we invite Leslie. It's like, it's a little late for that. Big dog, you should have just done that the first time, you bastard.
No, this always reminds, like, movies like this always remind me that how important teachers are into like the formation of like our kids' minds and like ideals and stuff like that. It kind of sucks that America is trying to get rid of them.
Right?
It'd be great if we could pay.
We already basically did by making teachers not get paid anything, because all the good teachers don't teach.
Because they don't get paid enough.
True.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, this movie's depressing, dude. But it's so good.
It's and then when he builds the bridge, like the actual bridge to Terabithia for his sister.
Well, before that, on the way home, the bully beats up the other, like Janice, his original big mean bully, beats up the two other douchebags for him, and then sits down next to him on the bus. The former bully who became a loser, now she's on his level, I guess. Sorry, that was fucked up. Uh, and then yeah, he goes back and builds a bridge across the creek to let his little sister go to Terabithia, become the
Be the
princess.
princess. And he says the only way to become the king if she's a princess. And I'm like, that broke my heart a little bit too. I'm like, cause like, it's like, damn,
Yeah, dude.
yeah.
His whole funeral scene for Leslie, where he's like dumping all the paint
Mm-hmm.
into the river and then creates the little boat with
Mm-hmm.
the only like drawing he had of her. That was it's dude. The entire final 25 minutes of this movie are so heart wrenching.
There's a lot of movies where we'll, and I think we have, where we really bitch about the third act because a lot
Yeah,
of people cannot nail an ending. This movie, the first two acts are fine.
yeah,
Let's not, we'll be perfectly clear with that. But the third act is so fucking fantastic in how it plays with your emotions at every second of the film. It's fantastic.
yeah.
I'd rather take an excellent third act and an okay first two acts than a terrible third act and a great first two.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah, 100.
God, this movie's depressing,
Yeah,
but it's
what's
still
the
so
IMDb rating?
good. What are we diving into?
IMDb rating. What's its Rotten Tomatoes?
On IMDb, it's 7.2 out of 10 with
That's pretty.
179,000 ratings.
That's pretty solid though.
That's pretty all right. Ooh, there's trivia.
There's always trivia, my guy.
It was Anna
I'm gonna look up
Sophia
the Rotten Tomatoes.
Robb who came up with the name of the Dark Master. Initially in production, it was referred to as the Key Monster.
The Key Monster.
Yeah, Dark Master is a little cooler. Because
Sure.
shooting was not done in sequence, a make believe scale of 1 to 10 was used so Josh Hutcherson could gauge how much computer generated imagery Jess would be seeing.
85% Rotten Tomatoes, dude.
W. What about the critic rating?
70%. That's the critic rating. 70% by audience.
Why does the audience not like it? Go check some reviews.
Opera has to enable ads real quick. Give me a second.
I mean, you don't have to enable them, but
No, it's recording it.
I'll require you. I'm gonna go look at the 1-star reviews. Maybe. Oh, I
Um,
can't sort by them. That's dumb.
you want me to? Okay, here's audience ratings. This one is from November 14th this year. Uh, okay, a good ending, but not enough. I definitely cried.
Not enough. I definitely cried. What do you mean?
I don't know. Here, a 1 star from the 13th of November. Um, God awful movie. It took so many important scenes that were in the book out of, for example, spoiler, after Leslie dies in the book, spoiler alert, guys. When he wakes up, he's kind of confused and thinks it was just a dream, just acts normal. Then Brenda gets mad for not caring about Leslie's death. In the movie, he just acts normal, and they don't acknowledge that he thinks a dream. He just acts normal just because you haven't read the book. It's okay, but if you have run, also you should read the book. It's 10 times better than actually maybe a ball. I don't know. Having the kid know that she's dead is a little more depressing.
Yeah. So here's a 1-star review from IMDb.
It's a bit of schizophrenia.
I don't
Sorry.
I don't literally have the words to say how bad this movie was for me and my family. I've just seen this movie this night at home with my wife and my 5-year-old daughter, and I am furious. I don't comment from a technical point of view. We all know what life's like. We all know we can die from one moment to another, but I absolutely don't like that this could happen in a movie for kids. The tragedy is totally unnecessary and is out of the mood of the movie. You cannot mix tragedy and fantasy and comedy in a movie. Yes, you can.
Bambi's mom dies.
Right. Even if it happens in real life, after all, we see movies to entertain ourselves and not get stabbed in our back in the middle of a funny movie for kids. It's not fair.
Mufasa dies.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Some people are just dumb. Do
Yeah,
you not treat
so
kids Lion
all of the
King?
reviews are just upset because they killed the
She
kid.
does. Oh my god, they would never live in the horror movie world. They kill kids too often.
Wow. Why did you have to kill the
Wow.
girl? For plot points. I don't know.
Guess the book said so.
Right? Well, you know, most of the people who watch the movie don't actually know how to read, right?
I mean, I don't either. I had to read audiobooks.
I know how to read. It's just gotten. It's weird. I used to love reading, and then I learned that other people could like visualize what they were reading, and it made me really depressed. And now I hate reading.
I mean, comic books still exist, but
Well,
okay.
that's the only reading I really do now. That and like
Oh yeah,
science papers.
science papers like the quasar rifle.
The what?
I thought of the one word in
You thought of
science. I was going my
quasar, you
brain.
found a science word, and then suddenly rifle. Dog, what?
Yeah, because I'm American geek. Okay,
I'm American. Okay.
anything we find, gotta make it into a weapon that can shoot people. I was gonna say something worse.
Oh my god, of course you are, you bastard.
Oh,
Insane, dog. Insane.
we cried like a little baby.
I did. I did.
I'm gonna make that part of the thumbnail. We cried.
Yeah, just make that the thumbnail one. I gotta go find the quote that I wanted to use for. Part of me thinks it should just be like, next time we should invite Leslie to go.
No.
Part of me thinks. What do you think it should be then, bitch?
Let's not try to spoil this for people who haven't seen the movie.
I
You
mean,
know they're gonna get spoiled while they're
I was
watching
gonna
it.
say this entire episode is a spoiler. What are you talking about?
I know. If you haven't
Ooh,
watched
just
Bridges
close your
Terabithia,
eyes, but
what?
keep your mind wide open is a good one.
Ooh, that might be a little too long though.
Maybe. I'm going to hell because it's all my fault. Oh, that's so fucked up.
It is. The idea of damnation forever and like forever torture is such a fucking crazy idea to put into
Okay,
a kid's
so
mind.
for as bad of a dad as we claim he was, in that moment, like that entire
He gets
thing
one
was
moment
so
that is
good. Yeah, but it
he
was
doesn't
better
make
than
up for it.
every other father in every other movie we've ever watched. So, cook.
Clint Barton is a great father. He may have killed people, but he's a great father.
I don't know. He's literally never around his kids.
I'm
He has
sorry.
been around Kate Bishop more in her life than he has been around his kids in theirs.
Yeah, he's dead to Kate Bishop.
Wow.
Only with his actual kids.
So he's a bad dad to his actual kids. He's a good adopted dad. Damn.
We definitely had a good dad somewhere in here. Let me go look at them. Darth Vader.
Okay.
Darth Vader's a good dad eventually.
Oh, make it worse. She loved you, you know?
Oh my god.
Oh.
Bro's trying to break my heart mid fucking episode.
Mine's already broken, man.
We know.
It's never, ever, ever getting back
Back
together.
together.
I don't know. Anything else you want to mention about this movie? Ooh,
If you have not watched it, okay.
real quick, tier list. Where are you putting it?
I liked it. I just don't know if I loved it.
I loved it.
So we're going like is like S rank the highest rank?
Yeah.
I think comfortably an A.
I'm going. We do need to make a tier list with all the movies we've watched this year. Now that the year is finally over, so that we can make a video.
I'll work on it. We only have a few days. Kayfabe. But yeah, if you haven't, you guys have probably seen Bridges Terabithia if you stuck around this long because God, we spoiled the whole thing for you. let us know what your guys' thought is on the film. But until then, next week we have Twilight. We get to our second series. We start up the year with vampires, romance, and kinky shit. Um,
Yes.
but
Vampires,
not the
man.
kinky shit. Um,
I mean,
but until then, remember to subscribe, rate, do whatever. Whatever podcasting format you're watching this on. Until then, bye.